Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 10th of May, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, registration open for SKN Moves Nevis Chapter Nevis Knockout Competition 2023. And in our feature for this evening, Edison Paris, well-rounded sportsman, gets grand send-off. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
A lovely day for cricket. Blue skies and gentle breeze.
It's cricket, and more cricket. The Leeward Islands Masters Cricket Association proudly announces the hosting of the 2023 edition of the Leeward Islands Masters Cricket Tournament. This year, the action will be in St. Kitts from Friday 26th to Sunday 28th of May. Come on out and witness the talented elder statesmen in action. Participating teams: Antigua and Barbuda, Anguilla, St. Croix, St. Martin, St. Thomas, Nevis, and host St. Kitts. It will be 3 days of pulsating action on and off the field of play. Come on out and support your favorite teams and players. No mind you may smell a little Bengue by the dressing room. The fellas raring to go.
Well, I'm back and we start with basketball. President of the Church Ground Basketball Association, Mrs. Wanda Parry France, has indicated that an exciting basketball tournament is upcoming at the Church Ground Hard Court, commencing on Thursday, 18th May at 7 p.m. Top players from across the entire island will be featured in two teams, the Northwest team and the Southeast team. It will be the best of 3 games. The second game is set for Sunday the 21st May, and if necessary, Game 3 will be played on Thursday 25th May. Basketball fans are invited out to witness the exciting action, and the famous Gene hot dogs will be on sale. Now to football, we get this update on SKNFA football action from Andre Huey.
St. Peter's FC have started off round 2 in fine style with a 2-1 victory over Hobson Enterprises Garden Hotspurs in the 2023 SKNFA Premier League. The match played at the Keon playing field. Scoring for St. Peter's, Shaveen Boston in the 30th minute before Steve Archibald of Spurs equalised in the 82nd minute. Taquan Tyrrell, however, sealed the win for St. Peter's in the 87th minute from the penalty spot. A red card was issued to Everton Cannonier, the physio of Spurs, in the 30th minute for using abusive and offensive language towards the match official. Coach Austin Deco Huggins of St. Peter's said despite this win, they still have a long way to go.
The second round started today for us. We had a very hard game, very interesting game. We played against the Garden Hotspurs. We had a training session yesterday, and we were able to put some of the things that we done in training in order for us to be successful in the game. But I think the game was very competitive, and we managed to get the 3 points. So we're going to keep working as we have a long way to go.
Assistant coach of Spurs, Rohan Brown, said this result is disappointing.
Disappointing. We worked hard to come back in the second half to equalize the game. For me, a contentious penalty call. I mean, linesman flagged for a corner. The referee decided to give a handball when the ball hangs to his side, but I mean, the referee has the last say. It's disappointing, and we worked hard, changed something in the second half. We had the best 2 chances in the first half, in 2 balls, and we didn't score. The score for a mistake from the keeper happens sometimes, but it was a little disappointing. We kept them shooting shy for the most part, but I mean, that's football sometimes.
In the early match, Ramsville Superstars won by default as their opponent Bath United did not show up for their match. Action continued in round 2 of the SKNFA Premier League on Saturday, this time at the Virgils playing field where Flow 4G Keon Rockets drubbed security forces 4-0. Devontae Carty scored in the 27th minute for Keon, Carlos Bertie scoring twice in the 30th and 33rd minute, and Shaquem Butler in the 63rd minute. Then in the second match of the doubleheader on Saturday night, MFCR Old Road United Jets bounced back from their defeat last week to Connery when they defeated Newtown United 2-1. Shaheem Prentice got the goal scoring off for Newtown in the first minute of stoppage time in the first half, but Tiquani Williams scored 2 goals in the second half in the 51st and from the penalty spot in the 55th minute to seal the win for Old Road. Then on Sunday afternoon, Fastcash Saddlers and Salt Island Auto Supplies Connery SC drew 1-1. Tijani Fai got the goal scoring off for Connery in the 62nd minute, while Navaldo Champagne equalized for Saddlers in the 74th minute. Coach Samuel Phipps of Saddlers said he is pleased with his team's performance despite giving up a soft goal early in the second half.
First of all, I must thank Almighty God for affording us the opportunity to come here and display again another good game of football. Both teams play well. Unfortunately, we went behind again, what I think is a soft goal, but nevertheless, traits of a good team, you always come back and try to level the score. So I'm pleased with the guys and their performances.
Coach Al Richards of Connery was disappointed with the result as he felt his team should have won the match.
I'm very disappointed today, giving up these 3 points here. I think it was a game for us to win. We didn't execute, we didn't defend well after set piece for Saddlers either. We give up a goal, we give them a draw. I think this was a chance for us to go up the table, maybe 4 points in 4th position, but we slip it up again. So we just got to come back to training ground, got to the drawing board and come ready for the next game. In the second match on Sunday, Jones Group Sandy Point lost 2-0 to SL Horses St. Paul's United. Keith Roy Freeman scored from the penalty spot for St. Paul's in the 54th minute. DeAndre Challenger added a second goal in the 78th minute. Despite the win, however, manager of St. Paul's, Austin Lewis, said he was not impressed with the performance of his team.
The performance wasn't the best. I'm not impressed. Was not impressed with the performance today. I think we dropped our standard.
Shaquan Pemberton of Sandy Point, a player with the team, said the team played well but made a couple of mistakes which cost them the match.
I feel like the team played well today. Just a little 2 mistakes we made. Well, next game we just come out and do what we gotta do again.
Thank you so much, Andre. Now to athletics. Registration is open for the SKN Moves Nevis Chapter Nevis Knockout Tournament. Champion Glenville Foy makes the course look easy. And we also hear from Chief Coordinator Sheila James.
I'm Sheila James, coordinator for SKA Moves Nevis chapter, and I'm here to talk to you all about the fantastic competition we have coming up in July, August. It's a knockout Nevis, public versus private sector, and our reigning champion would have given you a slight demonstration of what to expect for this year's competition. Last year we were very fortunate. We had a large cohort from the public and private sector in Nevis, and we're hoping to do the same thing again for the second edition. We want more people to come out. The great news this year, because last year everybody came raw talent, this year we're going to give you time to train. So the exhibition is to show you what the obstacle course looks like. There are some elements missing, but you get a bit of an idea based on what our champion was actually doing today. So training starts from now at the Fit Wellness Grounds and will conclude 12 weeks later. It's up to you how many times a week you want to train. The grounds will be open for you to access the facility. So I'd take full advantage of that if I were you. So if you want to take part, it's a $20 fee registration per person. Contact Sheila James at 469-552 on extension 6393 or 469-8010. You can come and talk to me about the competition and what to expect from it. We're hoping to have some terrific prizes and we want you to come out in your numbers. And ladies, this is for you. We had no females last year. We're hoping at least we can get at least 2, 3, 4, 6. I really don't care, but we really need to have you present in this competition. It's for everyone and for all abilities. The training will start from now and will conclude 2 weeks before the competition day in July. So I'm waiting for the phone calls to come in, and it's going to be a fantastic event.
We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
You're popping on a Mr. Killer representing full 100 for NTV. Nevis television, you tell me about this television? Yo, I tell you about this television. This is the biggest and the baddest television. Remember, yo, Nevis television, Mr. Killer said, pick up something, anything. Nevis television said, run with it.
Well, I'm back. Tonight, this item of general sports takes the spotlight. The body of the late Edison Paris was laid to rest at the Bath Cemetery on Saturday, 6 May, after a service of Thanksgiving at the United Pentecostal Church. Edison, also known as Eddie, Bugs, Bunny, Dave, Daryl, Bugs, and Enforcer, was a well-rounded sportsman who excelled at dominoes, cricket, basketball, and pool. He would have won championship honors at dominoes and pool and played for several cricket teams in Nevis, including Brownhill, STA Jets, and Nevis Masters. He was also a well-known Calypsonian and camera personnel at Nevis Television. Let's take in this special tribute.
Another good man is gone. It's just a price we have to pay. Another good man is gone away, yeah. Another good man is gone. We just have to say goodbye, Daddy. We'll meet some other day.
If I could count the tears that are falling, it will seem like an ocean to me.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Department of Information, past and present staff, I want to extend condolences to Eddie's wife, Nicole, his mother, his children, and his immediate and extended family. Eddie was a long-serving member of staff at the Department of Information. He was our colleague, but more than that, he was our friend. May God comfort your hearts in this difficult time.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows near, precious Lord, linger near. Where my life is almost gone. Hear my cry, hear my call. Hold my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the darkness appears and the night draws near, and the day is past and gone, at the river's stand, guide my feet, hold my hand, take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Life has this spice for safety. Take it to the Lord in prayer. In His arms He'll take a shield. God will find us on His bed. God will find us on His bed. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Cultural Committee, Calypso Committee, and the Calypsonians, we extend sincere condolences to the family of Enforcer as he's affectionately known within that arena. We pray God comfort you all at this time as you deal with this loss. We have lost a stalwart within the Calypso community.
Before I start singing, for those that's not familiar with who I am, my name is Michael Paris. I'm the brother of the deceased Edison Paris. And we would like to sing one of his favorite songs, but I also have to say, sometimes we sing songs for people that you wonder at times, did they even live the life according to the lyrics that's being sung for them? And I have to say with this one, I'm proud to say my brother is one of those individuals that he had some bad ways at times. As humans, we all have our bad, and we all have good as well. And I'm really proud to say that he had more good than bad. And also, he was one that stood up for justice. He was always one that hated bullies and tried to be the bigger bully just to stop the bullying. And things like that I admire about him. And as the pastor said earlier, he was one that never put in his mind that he couldn't do. Even if he knew it might be something that he couldn't do, he's still going to say he's going to do it, and he tried it, he made it through. And that's a good virtue that every individual should have. To start something and finish it off, and I admire all those little things about him. So I'm a little shaky right now. I'm also a singer-songwriter, like my brother. So if I'm a lot, bear with me, but I'll try to get through this one.
Edison Eustace Paris was born on October the 21st, 1971, here in Nevis, to Miss Sandrine Paris of Brownhill. Being a single mother and looking to better her life, Sandrine migrated to St. Martin and left Edison in the capable hands of his late grandmother, the late Irene Paris, and his aunt Mildred. This at the tender age of 9 months. Edison grew up in Brownhill and was therefore raised by his Granny Irene and Aunt Mildred. Nicknames are a part of our culture and therefore common among Nevis. However, it is not common for one person to have as many as he did. This guy must have been special because most of his nicknames were actually persons' actual names. Apart from Edison and Eustace, which appear on his birth certificate, he was called Dave, Darrell, Eddie, and Bugs Bunny. Many persons also called him Enforcer, but that was really his calypso name and not a nickname per se. He was therefore successful in gaining employment with the Nevis Island Administration at the Department of Information, or Nevis Television, as we locally call it. There he started as a driver. But at the time of his passing, he was an accomplished camera technician. His former boss, Mr. Hugh Sargent, described him as a diligent and dependable worker who was willing to learn and a great team player. He recalled Jared asking him to teach me something, man. And then and there is where he started to learn the camera. In my dealings with him at NTV, I could attest to the fact that he was thorough, he loved his job, and was always on time for outside engagements. When he was scheduled to cover an activity and he showed up late, it was obvious that something must have gone wrong. I vividly remember on one occasion when he was covering an activity at Indian Castle. And when he arrived late, he indicated that he wasn't sure exactly where the coverage was to be done. And so he had driven to the wrong spot. He was sure to remind me that he was always on time, and therefore that I should not get upset. Such a reputation he had about being early, that on many occasions he showed up half an hour before the scheduled start of the event. There was a man of many talents, and that is sporting talents. He played pool, cricket, basketball, and dominoes. He loved playing all these sports, but I believe his favorite was dominoes. He was passionate about domino playing and wished there was a domino tournament on Nevis every weekend, even if that meant leaving his wife and kids and crossing the channel to back dominoes. Of course, all domino players believe that they are the best, and there was no exception. He loved to argue about dominoes. And at one point I thought that maybe he argued better than he played. However, in my research, I learned that he was actually a very good domino player. And he actually won tournaments in both circuits and leagues. It was obvious that he was able to back his chat where dominoes was concerned. He hardly ever missed a tournament and was always asking, when is the next one? He will be remembered as a dedicated father, diligent worker, loving husband, caring son and relative, and a committed worker. May his soul rest in peace.
to say. So long, brother, we'll meet some other day. So long, brother, we'll meet some other day.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.